So, hi guys. I hope this is coming through. It's telling me to rotate my device, but I want it going this way. Let's see. Tell me is that better? I don't think you guys are going to be able to see what I'm planning to do here. Well, maybe, if my phone doesn't fall over. Okay, so that's better. All right, so I just got this wild hair today that I wanted to create something. And Tanya, sweetheart, hi. I hope you're doing good. We had so much fun last night for you. That was great. So, I want to... You're welcome. I wanted to create something. Steve and Steph put out a challenge, probably about a month ago, and said that we should stretch ourselves and to do something, create something that we haven't done before. Well, I've done jewelry for about 41 years, but this is a new project, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, and I hope that's okay. What it is, it's called Tufa stone casting, Tufa, and this is the Tufa stone. It's volcanic rock, and you cut it, and you're able to pour the metal directly onto the stone. So I've already started out. If you can see, I've taken down a little bit the kind of an outline of a bracelet. So we're gonna start with that, and who knows where it's gonna go. It may go great, and it may just fall on its face. But you guys are going with me. Wherever it's going, it'll be fun. So what I did is I just took a sheet of paper and I just pressed it over this indentations to give me the couple sizes of the bracelet. I just eyeballed and put a spot in the middle of my bracelet just to give me an idea of where the middle is to start laying it out. So I kind of like sweeping lines, nothing real choppy, just kind of flowing. So that's kind of what I'm going to start out with and see where it goes. Hi Bianca, welcome. So we're making a bracelet today. So I don't know, we're just going to do some curves here and see what happens. And if you guys want to add some ideas, please feel free, because we'll just make this a collaboration of everybody. So I just want to get some nice flowing lines here that might look like a bracelet or might not. But we'll have fun doing it. Okay, I kind of like that, what's coming together. I don't know whether you guys can see this or not, but I'll hold it up to you after we get going here. Kind of like this. All right, so Just give me a second. Bear with me, kids. Talk among yourselves. Alright. Got that going. Got this going. Okay. So. Alright, guys. Well, this is what we got going right now. I just like the sweeping lines, and we're going to have to finish it off somehow, and I'm not sure that this is going to work, but we're going to leave that there right now because nothing is in stone. Oh, that was really a bad pun, wasn't it? Anyway, so we need a few more lines on this to give the bracelet some stability. So where am I going with this? I don't know. I don't know. If you get stuck, guys, on things like this, I tend to just keep turning it around until I see something comes to me that we can start moving. This needs to move some more. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. Like I said, guys, just bear with me because I know that you can't see it. I'm actually sitting out on my patio. And I'm doing this at my grooming table for my dogs because the Wi-Fi over in my shop is about 150 feet away in an older mobile home, and the Wi-Fi doesn't do real great over there, so I'm going to have to figure out something over there so I can go live from the shop. But for right now, we're doing this, and so the dogs may go off or whatever, but okay. Oh yeah, I'm seeing this line here, and that line there. Okay. All right. I'm kind of liking this. Let's see what we can do here. All right. This is where we're going right now. It's just a thought. Get this going here. And then what I'll do is I'll transfer this onto the stone, and then I'll start carving the stone, and I'm going to show you the whole process from the beginning here to the end, so you can get an idea of what it takes to make something like this. Okay. What stone am I using? I'm using a Tufa stone. It's a volcanic stone that the Native Americans have used for years and years and years. It's a soft stone. It's like pumice, and it's very carvable. And I'll show you that in just a few minutes, because I think we're going to put this down and on the stone and see if we can get a shape going on here. Let's see. got to get the end of the bracelet. You want to round it off because you don't want any sharp edges poking on you. So we're going to have to round it off a little bit. Alright. So we're going to take this down here. So basically what this is to make you stretch, do something that you've never done, challenge yourself this summer to create something that you have laying around the house that you can put together or grab or just have fun with. Okay. So trying to think if this is going to work. I like the lines of this, but as far as functioning, okay, this is going to be interesting, guys. We are just going to see how this works out. And if it doesn't, you know what? Silver can be melted back down and done over again. So this is what I've come up with right now. I just like the sweeping lines of it, and I may change it after I get it on the bracelet or on the stone, but in fact I'm going to change it right now because I don't like the end of it. It's too big. It doesn't conform with the bracelet here. Okay, so we're going to cut down the size of the end of the bracelet. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm going to transfer on to, you know, a little bit like Art Deco. Thank you. We're going to try it. Okay, so we're just going to fit this. I don't even know if this is going to transfer like this. Like I said, I've not done this before. You guys are taking the journey with me. So you're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so this stone is soft enough that I should be able to just take this pencil and come down on it. Let's see. Nope. Well, sort of. Alright. Let's try. Used to do this when I was a kid. Color the back of it. With pencil, and then see if it transfers. At least enough to get us started. So Tanya, are you still in the hospital, honey? And when are you getting out? When are they going to cut your chains? Oh, yeah, could be Celtic. I just like the flowing lines. I think the flowing lines are elegant. So Oh, this evening. Great. Yay. Bet you're ready to do that. Get the heck out of Dodge. Nobody likes to be sitting in the hospital, especially when you're a busy person like you are, and always going. To just be laying in the hospital is a pain in the butt. Alright. Let's see if this is a little bit. Okay. We're gonna this one here. There. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just pressing out. There we go. I just busted the pencil, so this should be interesting. See if I can get this transferred anyway. Okay, let's see. Sorta, but no. Okay, well, on to plan B. So I think we're just gonna have to take that sketch and I'm gonna have to freehand it onto the stone. And yes, I'm old school. I have a knife in my pocket and I'm going to sharpen my pencil. I know I'm weird. Any weird comments, go for it. Oh, I bet you do miss your family. Well, Tanya, I am so glad that you showed up and everybody gets to talk to you now. Yay! I knew there was a reason why I went live instead of did this as a recording. All right. Got our pencil going again. So were you able to watch any of the auction last night, Tanya? It was fun. We had a blast. Hi, Adam. Yay. Okay. We're going to see if we can get this transferred, and it'll probably change as I transfer it, but that's all right. Okay. Go down this way. We're going to go here. Yeah, I can see it changing already. Okay. There. Here. Okay. Now we're going to go I think we need some more in the middle here. Go out to that one. There. Alright. We're going to go there, into this one. So this is where it's going. Changed from my piece of paper to this. Now I need to figure out the ends of it. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to do just a sweeping line. And another sweeping line. Yep, I kind of like that. All right. Let's see, what did I do here? Okay, like this. And like this. Now, I'm not trying to make this real symmetrical or perfect because it's handmade. So we're just gonna do our thing and not worry about being perfect. Okay, guys, so far this is what we got. Bye, Tanya. Catch up with you later. Okay, so now we're going to start to carve this stone. And I've got these little sharp chisels that I bought. And I'm going to see what kind of a line I want to put in this. I think, let's see, what do I want to do here? I don't know, can you see those? They're different shapes and sizes, and they're extremely sharp on the end. So I'm going to try to go around with this one because I kind of want, you have to remember that the metal is going to flow into this. So we're looking at the back side. The front side is what I'm carving out. So I want that to be raised up, and I kind of want it to come up to a V. So see if this little guy will do it for me. So I'm not going to take a whole lot off at first. I'm just going to get a line in here just to start running my tool down. And I think what we'll do is we'll get this carved, and then I'll go offline and go over to the shop and heat up the silver. That'll take about an hour. And then I'll come back on and we'll pour it, and you guys will see the finished product this afternoon. That's exciting, isn't it? Instant gratification. So you can see whether it's a winner or a flop. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that where I've started carving this line? And that's what I'm going to do with all of the pencil lines that I have on here. I don't know if you guys can see how soft this stone is to carve. It's just a really nice medium, I think, to be able to put a design down, burnout of about 12 hours. So, and this is immediate. You can pour the molten metal right into this stone and come out with your design. Alright, so then we got okay, this line going here. The only thing I can see about this that might be a little tricky is you don't know with lost wax casting. You have a wax that you can weigh, and you know how much metal that you're pouring. With this, you just sort of have to guess how much metal it's going to take to do your design. So no, it's not chalky cement. It's called Tufa stone, T-U-F-A. It's, as I understand it, it's a volcanic rock. It's like pumice. It feels like pumice. Can you guys see how easy this is? This is carving. Okay, Adam. Thanks for stopping by. So it's just a little bit tricky to get your lines going in the right direction. The stone kind of wants to take it off to the side, so we'll just keep working at it. Okay, this is working better. Instead of me digging it out, I'm dragging the tool back across, and that seems to give a better line, and it flows a little bit easier. So, but this is something you guys can do with very limited tools. You can go online and Google it to see if there's a supply house close to you that sells Tufa stone. It's sold by the pound, and they'll cut it for you. And then all you need is a torch to melt your metal. And the stone doesn't care what kind of metal you use. You can use brass, copper, silver, aluminum, just whatever floats your boat. Just have fun with it. This is something that I can see most anybody could pick up and start doing if you want to get started in jewelry or just creating things. Wouldn't even necessarily have to be jewelry. You could make bookmarkers with this. Gosh, just a myriad of things that you could do. Make some paw prints and make dog jewelry. Well, hello, South London Reseller. How are you doing? Where do I buy the stones? I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so there's an abundance of silversmiths here. And so I buy it at a jewelry supply house. But I'm sure that you could get it online also. All right. Can you guys see the lines we got going in there now? We can I'm gonna beef these up because this is a bracelet, so I'm just getting the beginning lines in here. And then we'll start getting them deeper and heavier and wow, the one thing I am noticing is this is, as I put my little finger down to rest my hand, this is like sandstone and it's irritating. Okay. Oh yeah, I think this is going to work pretty neat. Pretty neat, guys. You also have to remember is that you're going to be pouring the metal in from one end or the other. So it's got to be contiguous. You have to connect all the lines so that the metal will flow. So keep that in mind when you make your designs, is that everything is connected so that the metal can flow from one end to the other. I was thinking that I would start doing this online and then let people maybe pick stones or pick a design or something, and then make it live on YouTube and then let them buy it. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that'd be a fun idea to watch your piece being made on YouTube? Okay, for you guys that have joined us, let me go over. I started out and I did make the outline of a bracelet. I didn't go real deep with it. It's just maybe, like a 20 gauge metal, just to give me an outline, and it should give this bracelet a little bit of backing. And if I don't like it after I cast it, I can always take that out because it's real thin. And then we just started playing around with the design. I transferred on to this stone, and now we're just deepening those lines so that the metal can flow through and create our design in silver. I work with silver and gold, so I do have some brass that I want to try also, but for right now I think this one will go in silver this afternoon and see how it goes. Okay. I can see right now that this is definitely a workout to get these deep enough to get my metal to flow through. There we go. And the deeper you get the lines, the easier it'll be for your tool to move through, I think. I'm hoping. Okay. I think this may work, kids. I'm getting excited. I like instant gratification. A Dremel and a mask, I could. You could do that. I'm doing this out here right now just because it's more convenient for me. Like I said, I'm sitting out at my grooming table on the porch because I can't get real good Wi-Fi over at the shop right now. But yeah, you could. Drawbacks to that. You could get a little aggressive with it. It would definitely be easier. I think you could just play around with all sorts of equipment. That's kind of what I want to do with this video, is just begin to give you guys ideas, and then you take it from there. Make it your own. Build on it. If you see a better way to do it for you, there's no wrong way. It's whatever works for you. But Deb, if I used the Dremel, you guys couldn't see what I was doing. There'd just be this whole cloud of dust. Yes, I do have professional torch and buff wheel and all that, but you know, when I started out, my buffing wheel was an old washing machine motor that I took and I put a spindle on, and then I put a buffing wheel on it. I started out with just an acetylene torch, plumber's torch, and now I've got a few torches over there. I've got oxyacetylene, I've got propane, oxygen, acetylene torches, but I just started out real simple because I didn't have any money, and I just wanted to learn how to make jewelry. And at that time, people were kind of funny. They didn't want to give away any of their secrets. They didn't want to teach anybody anything. So I just got a torch and some silver and just started. Actually, I just started melting it because most of my first projects ended up in a ball of silver until I learned how to control the heat with my torch. But I just kept at it because I was determined that I wanted to make jewelry. So, but now with YouTube, you guys can you have just a wealth of knowledge at your fingertip or at your phone or Alright, so what I'm looking at now is just trying to clean up some of my lines and make the depth of my cuts even. Try to get everything the same depth so when it comes out, the top of it will be fairly symmetrical, hopefully. Okay. So, working in a jewelry store, made everything handmade, worked there about 3 years till I'm Miami. Cool. Very nice. Well, I'm no master jeweler by any stretch of the imagination. I just I like making jewelry. I've been doing it for 41 years. I'm sure not a Tiffany jeweler or anything like that. Okay. Alright guys, we're looking good. So, I'm going to turn this a couple ways so that you guys can see the depth of the cuts. And this up at the top will smooth off after we get it out. Okay. Alright guys, I'm back, I guess. Kind of lost there for a minute. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign off for about an hour. And I'm going to go over to the shop and we're going to put some silver electro melt and get it all warmed up, and then we're going to cast this and see how it turns out today. Alright guys, see you in about an hour. Maybe.